We almost got the whole garden weeded here. There's a few things left in there for shade. Instead of a shade cloth, we use SUNCHOKES, but only a few of them, because we don't want the whole garden to be choked in the sun. But some of it is okay. Hopefully, some of the water that we're putting on it now is going to make some of the seeds pop up, because I haven't really seen too much in here popping up yet, except for the flowers from last year, the parsnips and carrot that I'm leaving in here, and Shadow's catnip. But hopefully we have some beets and carrots come up in here. Some of the other things I think we planted chicory. Hey Shadow, stop pulling weeds. Look at all the weeds we found for the rabbits. I don't think these are going to get weighed in. Oh man. Almost got it. Yeah. And these are tame ones that I decided to mix in with the wild ones that grew here already. Because the wild ones grow big here. That's not a wild one. Useful weeds. This one right here is actually called smartweed. And I'll show you a little bit about this in a few moments. Mallow, it can be a weed. Big time. But I love my mallow. And I don't think it's mugging the corn any. It might be mugging my okra. They're in the same family, and the same family affects same family, right? Disease, bugs, and I've got snails and earwigs here that like the taste of okra better than mallow. So the okra is a trap crop, per se, letting the weed grow. So this is not a good bed for okra. I'm trying again in pots, and I have these cake topper that we got on top of a cake that we buy for the kids for the birthdays. Well, they work great to protect the plants, don't they, Shadow? Do they protect, ow! Do they protect the plants when you're not out here? Am I hurting the garden? Am I pulling the weeds? You don't like it when I pull the weeds, do you? You don't like it when I pull your weeds, hey? You're a funny boy. So, I'm going to show you who loves these weeds. You see, weeds feed animals. If you have chickens or rabbits, they love weeds and the seeds, and they're making me compost. Oh, somebody's squabbling. Pecking order. Oh, I see, he found the mouse. You don't want to share. Hey, Lulu. That's little Roo now, by the way. He's getting along really good with the red hens, the Evelyns. Oh, she got it on you, Roo. Oh, nope. You got a piece. They also like the mice in mice pasture. I hear they'll eat fish, the heads, and all that stuff. So having animals actually helps you to make compost. They eat all the pests. They give you eggs or meat. Help till your compost. Make more for you. You're very helpful, aren't you, Lolo? Well, look at his saddle feathers coming in very pretty. Very pretty, Lolo. Are you pretty? Are you pretty? I'm not sure, but I think Ruru might be a Welsomer. I'm not sure on that, though.
Let's see how many eggs we have today. 1, 2, 3.
How many eggs, girls? There's 4 and 5.
Just 5.
Oh, should we count for John or not?
Sorry, John.
I think 4 or 5 doesn't really.
No.
That's not really counting. Okay, no counting.
Hey, John, how many chickens do you see?
Yeah, how many chickens do we have here?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I only got one hand here, so. How many eggs? 5? Awesome. 5 hens, 5 eggs. 1 day. Sounds awesome to me.
That one there is the one that keeps rubbing her head on me.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Them 2 are the leader of the packs there. And those 3 are the followers.
Yeah, John and Robbert.
Okay, I got all the smartweed out. And why it's called smartweed? When you go to pull it out, these little nodes break. So maybe Hubby can help me explain here. You pull on that, it breaks off here. So you don't pull the root out. You gotta really grab down by the bottom and pull the root to get the root chunk out. Or it's just gonna keep regrowing from a node. They split off very easily. But all of those little things, let me see if I can get a close-up down here. Oh, you already see them starting. There we go. Now the mosquitoes come when I do close-ups. Oh, see that? That little black seed is found in commercial bird seed. That is how we end up with these weeds in our garden. Because birds will eat that in the bird seed and drop them in their poop all over our garden, our lawn, wherever. So, smartweed, what it's good for? Feeding the chickens. He eats more oat grass than a cow. Maybe not, but it's my little pony po. My little pony po. I think he's confused. You might think he's a pony instead of a dog. Homestead Aquarius. I wish we could weigh in our weeds. Rabbits love them. I think the little bunnies. There's one there, and there's one over there. I think they're doing a really good job on the lawn. All that. It's really thick. I like that. So, whenever they're not eating, they trample down when it's not thick. They don't eat it all, but they trample it down and they sleep in it. And all of that is going to be food for the soil and all their little bunny poops. So, let's see the bunnies. The bunnies. Oh, they're hiding. Honey. And the bunnies. They're working. Are you working, bunny? It's a little dark. But I found these old cages work perfect without the bottom. Just put them on the grass and move them around. You had to move them around once or twice a day, or they'll eat it down and they'll dig and they'll make a mess. So let the bunnies eat the grass instead of having to mow the lawn. Great time saving and, you know, good food for the bunnies. Now to get the bunnies to eat the wall of sunchokes. I got that garden back by pulling a lot of sunchokes out of there. And then that one's full of potatoes, so that's all good now. But sunchokes surrounding it. That's a lot of food that people don't realize that it's food. And it's not only food for you. A lot of animals can eat it too. Goats would love it. Even cows and horses, I think, would eat a bit of it. But goats would love it. I'm not sure about sheep, probably. But my rabbits love it. And even the chickens love it. So, sunchokes, not only food for us, but it's food for the animals too. I need to put some more compost around these. But when I got the little squash plants, they were in a 4-cell plug. That was the best one, I guess. There's one hiding in there. Now they're surrounded by these yellow flowers, which are kind of choking them out a bit. I've been pulling and giving them some room. But my zucchini is kind of getting choked out by other stuff too. And it's okay. And usually it's okay in here. But this year I think I need to put more compost very shortly. I wanted to show you though that it's already, I already got one off of here that was kind of mature enough to eat. And then we got that one. So I'll pull those early fruit. I might actually make that one into a fritter. It's so little, with a little blossom open tomorrow. It'd be cool. Got a couple male blossoms. But, yeah, I need to do some fertilizing, pulling some weeds. But my little teeny tiny squash. 18 Captain. I got the little pepper starting. Now for some big ones. Will it grow? Oh yeah, it'll grow. It's fast. I don't see it at all anymore. Oh, right in there. Mm-hmm. It's going all around the apple tree. That's cool. Oh, right up there. I'm assuming that thing is looking for caterpillars. Looks like a wasp. I seen one the other day. It was shiny black and blue, but the sun is not shining, so he won't be looking blue. It'll be just black, eh? Probably. He's checking out the whole apple tree. Went around the other side. That's cool. Looking for caterpillars. It's obviously I've got some caterpillar damage, so I'm glad the good guys are on duty. Woohoo! Sleeping on duty, eh, Shadow Cat? You sleeping on the job. Except for these weeds. Okay, man. We need to take out some of these sunchokes and let the garden in behind have some light.
You want me to put the tops?
No, I'm going to clip right at the bottom, give them to the birdies. Okay, I have more to weed. A lot, kind of more to weed, but that's okay. I'm letting more light in just by removing the sunchoke. And I'm leaving the sunflower, the black oil sunflower, here so they can form a head and I can save as many seeds of them as I can. But if they're going to choke out what I planted underneath, if there is anything, oh look, I think there's chicory under there, which that's fine. Oh, look at that. That's nice chicory. That's a yummy green. So we do have some, and for some reason there's a corn over here, or that could be Milo. I'm growing some grain for the birds. And I have some onion in here that I see the bulbs sticking up here and there. So when I'm weaning, I'm going to wean my onions out because they've all dried up. And I only have a little bit of onion, but because they were planted as a set, they only formed a little bulb before they dried out. So, lots more rabbit food and bird food to clean out of the gardens, but I'm going to give you a big tour on a live coming up shortly. We'll see. That's maybe apple tree. Don't let you to. But they're being protected in the garden. And the pathway right beside them, so there's rocks here, so I don't accidentally step on it. So I gotta get some of these weeds cleared out.